now we want to go over a few things. When you hear brace for impact, assume your brace position and remain in this position until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
We're Andrew and Kate. We use weekends and limited vacation days to travel as much as possible. This week, we're heading to Spain. Well, so we thought.
It is another travel day. It is noon right now, and our flight leaves at 5. So we're gonna head off to DFW, sit at our favorite lounge for a couple hours, get some food, get some snacks. This lounge gives you the ability to kind of grab and go a few different drinks, snacks, food items for the plane flight. So we love the Capital One Lounge. It's gonna be a 9-hour flight from DFW to Madrid, and from Madrid we're taking a train to Barcelona.
We're grabbing the suitcases and about to be heading out the door. We're going to Spain!
Bye, Annie, love you.
Good girl. Oh, that's a good girl. So here's what we do. We buy a basic economy ticket, and with that, you're stuck in the back of the plane, can't change your seat, all the stuff, unless you're a gold member, and then when it's time to check in, you can get the main cabin extra seats without having to pay for it. So if you wanted to upgrade early for some reason, you could do that and pay for it. Or as a gold member, you can just upgrade whenever you check in.
Wow.
And for that reason, we have entire rows to ourselves again. Woo!
Yes. The more you fly with one airline, pick your airline,
Loyalty
whichever one's
matters.
closest, whichever one's the best for you, pick it, because loyalty matters, and loyalty will really change your flight patterns and how much you can fly and what kind of deals you can get. So definitely do
We're
that.
near DFW. We love American Airlines
Yes.
for that reason. They're based here, so a lot of good flight deals are from here.
Yeah.
If you're around the Atlanta area, please
Delta.
go with Delta. They're a great alternative. Houston has United. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry.
Also sorry about being in Houston. So we've also taken this week to be really lame grandparents
Oh, yeah.
and try to, what we've heard, you can train yourself like out of jet lag to kind of like travel hack that a little bit, because it always beats us as soon as we land. On the way back home, we truly like don't have any problems, but going there, we are dead the first day because our jet lag is so bad. This time, we've been going to sleep at like 8 p.m. and waking up at 4 a.m. every morning for like a week and trying to make that earlier and earlier, so that we get a little bit used to going to bed closer at least to the times they do and waking up. You know, it would be like 11 p.m. in Madrid, or 11 a.m. in Madrid by the time we're waking up, but I can wake up anytime. It's the staying awake.
Right.
Soared through security in like 3 minutes. Now we're just right around the corner from the lounge. I'm obsessed with everything base travel, and here's my favorite base product. It's a seat back organizer. So, whenever you get in the plane, put this in your seat back, and it holds all your stuff, so you don't have to go digging in that nasty pouch. You just like bring your own pouch, or constantly dig under the seat in your bag. You just put it all in here. So if I want to put my phone here, my snacks here, cough drops, because it's always awkward to cough on a plane, so whatever prevents that. Headphones, anything can just like live in here. I keep my compression socks in here so I can have them pre-boarding, and then whenever I get ready to board, I can put them back in. Well, they'll be kept safe and not smelly and secure. And then it takes up no room in my bag. It's smaller than my laptop case. And this is a lifesaver for international trips. I don't bring it on domestic. Anything under 4 hours, it's not really worth it. But when you're constantly on a plane for that long, it's the way to go. I like watching the planes go by. I could sit here all day. Some people judge that we get to the airport extra early just to be in the lounge. But I love being in an airport.
Judge us, because
I love
we get good
being in an
food
airport.
and
I didn't
nice lounging.
buy, nor make, nor cook, nor eat lunch today until I got here, because why do your own dishes or pay for it if it's already part of your credit card bill?
Yep. And you know the plane's not going to leave you.
I'm literally watching the plane. It's like 2 gates down. It's there. I have eyes on it. It's a clear, beautiful day. It was supposed to be bad weather, and I'm very excited it's not. And I am happy and sleepy and content as a bug in a room.
Yep. Let's go board the plane.
They haven't done it since we went to Italy, but they're doing the biometric scanning again. So you get up to the front, you show your passport, you show your face, that it identifies as your passport, which my passport picture is so bad, it's not even funny. But lots of bioscience. I don't understand it, but gets you through faster.
We are off to Madrid.
19G. Hey, cross over right. Thank you.
On the sweet home for the next 9.5 hours. Okay, so we don't know what's happening. The captain just came on like a few seconds ago and said there's something wrong with the left phalange. I don't know, something on in the front, some apparatus, and we are about an hour 20 onto the journey, and we are turning back around to Dallas. About 45 minutes till we land. We don't know what that means. We don't know if that means deplane and get on another plane. We don't know if everything's canceled. We don't know anything. All we know is we're turning around and they're dumping fuel because we're too heavy. There's nothing we can do about it, so we're just on standby until we're told anything else.
So now we want to go over a few things. When you hear brace for impact, assume your brace position and remain in this position until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
So we are currently preparing for what we're being told is probably going to be an emergency evacuation. We might land in Dallas. We're hoping to land in Dallas. But we've been going through the steps and being coached on how to study what to do during turbulence, what to do during emergency landing, what to do during emergency landing. We're probably about 30 minutes outside of Dallas at the moment. This all started about a little over an hour, about 30 minutes ago. Something mechanical. They're having to dump all the fuel, trying to drop altitude as steadily as they can. Slowly concerned.
So we're going to treat this as a special landing, but as the captain said, an important landing. Thank you.
The crack in her voice does not make me ever feel good. Like the captain is a much better, clear talker, and she concerns me because she kind of has like a whine in her voice.
Because they haven't told them what's going on. They just keep saying a very curious indicator.
Yeah. So they're basically saying that there's some kind of reading that isn't going well, and so they just have to, it's precautionary. So I think it'll be fine. They just can't trust the instruments that they're using, so we're going to have to land.
Better here than the ocean. We heard the wheels go down. We're doing a decent descent. That sounds good. So
If the wheels go down,
that's all I care about.
I'm much happier.
We're all just happy
We're just happy we're good.
Now we hear what happens next.
I'm going to call my mom.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's Captain Thomas speaking. One of our main landing gear tires flat. And I'll have more information for you in a little bit here, but I do want to tell you from my heart, thank you very much for your patience and cooperation.
Goals is we still make it to Madrid, and we still make it to Barcelona. It's
One freaking day.
It feels like 3 days wrapped up into a few hours. Just stress takes a lot out of you. It makes it, and we were already super tired when we got on the flight, so we were ready to go to sleep. And then right before dinner service, they were telling us all this stuff that was happening. So like we had to snag. Luckily, the Capital One Lounge had food because we would be so hungry right now, like because we were just sitting on the plane for an hour. So we're just waiting to hear back what they're gonna do. Supposedly they're gonna just change the tire and put us back on the same plane, and then we're off. So we'll see.
So we've been out at the airport for 12 hours and haven't gone anywhere. And now the flight is canceled. There goes our Spain trip. Because it's not even enough time. There's not flights today and tomorrow, so we'd have a one-day trip there and back.
The most frustrating how many hours? 10 hours? 12 hours of our time.
So fun. Basically because catering wouldn't come out at 3 a.m. That's why the flight was canceled.
It's not all rainbows and sunshine when you travel quick weekends.
No.
No?
Is it worth it? Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Other times not.
But
We're just being
things
honest.
do have to go really well most of the time.
For it to actually go to plan.
Even that mechanical issue that caused us to land, if we would have just gotten back on the flight again, it wouldn't have been that big a deal. We built in gap time so that in the case of any issue that we'd still be able to do the things that we wanted to do. But they just kept pushing it and kept pushing it. They had to rebook everyone. They had to recheck all the COVID policies. They had to redo everything. And then 2 a.m. they canceled the flight. So we're tired.
Ready to go home, but we don't even get to go home because our trusted house sitters is at our house, which is great. That's what we hired them to do. But it's 3 a.m. and we have no place to sleep.
Yeah.
The airline gave us a voucher for an okay hotel. We'll see.
We'll see.
We made it to the hotel in downtown Dallas.
We did not make it to Spain.
Not Spain, just Texas.
What an adventure.
Not where we thought we were gonna end up at this exact time yesterday. Congrats, we made it awake for 24 hours straight.
That's a
Not the ideal goal.
to celebrate.
Travel doesn't always go as planned.
No. So that was our crazy day filled with twists and turns and falling asleep.
Possibly falling out of the sky.
Falling out of the sky. Ups and downs.
Starvation, thirst, dehydration, irritation.
It's 4 a.m.
And eat some
Yeah. If this doesn't show you the terrible day we've had. We're eating this right now.
3:35 in the morning, and we've got some reheated half-burnt croissants.
Smells
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like actually making me sick.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. Well, on that note, gonna try to keep my food in my stomach. Maybe try this food to get to my stomach.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm falling asleep.
Yep.
It's been 24 hours.
Let's go to sleep.
That's my cap.
We try to make it happen. Sometimes
It doesn't happen.
you just can't help it. But if you want to follow along with us, subscribe to our channel, comment below if you've ever had a day like this, and we'll see you next time.